All right, intro this bitch, because you're the one who knows what's happening.
Okay, hello, I'm Luke. We recently did a video, it'll probably be up after this, but we recorded it first, where I guessed uh, Pokemon, if they, I guessed if names that Kai gave me of Pokemon or Pokemon trainers were Pokemon or Pokemon trainers, because I don't know Pokemon, and we're flipping it now, um, where I'm having Kai guess whether something is something or another thing. He doesn't know yet because I've been trying to keep it as vague as possible. Um, so we're going to be having you guess whether these YouTube titles I give you are ones that you actually made a video of or not, if they're just fake ones that I came up with.
Okay. Shit. All right. This could go really good or really bad.
And
Um.
most of these are a bit older because, like, you obviously you'd know if we did a recent one, like, a super recent uh, death battle video that you just
Yeah.
posted, or
Also, a lot of
like
those ones
Fallout
don't
London.
like the ones where it's just you and Nick guessing. Those ones don't have the most creative names.
Yeah.
Um. How are you? Did you do around the same amount that I did for you?
A little bit less. I have about 12 of each.
12. Or so about 24. So around half of what I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
Um
for this it makes sense.
mhm. And I made notes for, like, you can ask for hints of a description of the thumbnail, how many views it got, and how long ago it was. Like,
Okay.
when did it post?
Fuck, dude. All right.
And I'll say you can limit yourself if you want, but you can ask all three for each if you want it.
Okay.
So
Oh, the
I
thing with the thumbnail is, up until recent, I just found pictures online and used
yeah.
that for thumbnails. It's like the last year that I started making my own thumbnails. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so this video is called Who I'm Subscribed to and Why.
So I actually do know that one because it's one I cringe on a lot. That one is real.
That one is correct, yes.
I regret that one, but I don't take it down. I think it's literally just like I don't remember how long it is. I think it's like 10 minutes of me just going through each of my individual subscriptions. Like,
It is
yeah, I like this
22
person.
minutes and 51 seconds.
Damn, a lot longer than I thought. Yeah, it's just me just like, yeah, I like this person. I like this person's content, and just keep going with that. And it's so dumb. I regret that video, but I was also like 14, 15. No, I was like 15 or 16.
It was, yeah, 7 years ago.
So I'm 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was 15. Yeah.
Yeah, that lines up.
All right. All right. That was a softball.
Hmm. Okay. We got Undertale Episode 1. Or Undertale EP1 is how it's spelled.
I feel like I put more into the title than that, but I might not have.
You want any hints? I mean, is it something that jogged your memory, maybe?
Can I get a hint on what the thumbnail was for that one?
The thumbnail was the I didn't really play much Undertale. It's been a while. I think it's the mother character, Toriel, like sitting on some like a flower bed with a light from over them kind of shining on them, like almost looks like a spotlight, and they're hugging the main character that you play as.
Frisk. Okay. That one's real.
Yes, that is correct.
I felt like I put more into the title because I think I do for the other ones. But for that first one, I guess I was just like, fuck it, episode one.
Speaking of, we have Portal Part 1.
Fuck, did I play Portal? I know I recorded a Portal episode, but my mom's computer couldn't handle it, and it just nothing ever came of it because it was just like frame by frame. But I also still uploaded some of those that I did, like my FNAF security breach, not security breach, sister location videos. They're all like fucking slideshows. Um,
I think I remember watching a couple sister location ones that looked like that. Yeah.
did I upload Portal? I think I remember doing one Portal video. I'm gonna say yes.
Is incorrect. You did a
Damn.
Portal 2 video
That
called
was it.
Portal 2 Part 1 Boy. That
That
was
was it.
7 years ago.
I did one part and my mom's computer just couldn't fucking handle it, so I never went back to it. Alright,
Okay.
fuck.
This one's okay. The next video is Real Part 1 Undertale.
That one, alright, that one's real.
Yep, that one's real.
My first part one, I made the mistake of naming my character Frisk, which I didn't know because that's like the character's like canon name. But
Yeah.
doing that puts the game into hard mode.
Oh.
And I didn't know that, so I handicapped myself, and I'd uploaded it, and then I went to school, and then one of my friends was like, "Hey, just so you know, you fucking handicapped yourself." And I'm like, "What?
How much harder is it when you do that?
It's way harder. Like the opening bit where it's like you just are like fighting froggets and stuff. That adds like 3 new enemy types that are all just upgraded versions of those enemies.
Oh.
And it's rough. So I know that one. Did I mark that right? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
I'm also keeping track as well. You have 3 correct and 1 wrong. So.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So next one we got is Let's Play Madagascar Part 9. We Like 'em Big. B&J Playthrough 3.
That one is not real.
That is correct. You only made it to Part 8.
Well, that was the end.
Yeah.
Also, that was a joke that would have been if I ever played Madagascar 2.
Oh, damn.
Because that was a scene from Madagascar 2, not the first one.
Ah, gotcha.
I like Madagascar too much for you to get me on that shit. It is legitimately one of my favorite animated movies.
I have to go back and watch it because I liked that a lot as a kid. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I love it. I love it. I know it's not the greatest, but I love it. I just marked that as wrong. What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, next one.
Next one is called Just a Quick Idea.
I had so many that were like that. Is that one real? Shit. Can I get
hints you want?
Can I get the thumbnail?
Yeah, the thumbnail it's a vertical aspect ratio, probably filmed on a phone, and it's just you looking at the camera. That's it.
Fuck. How many views did it get?
Got 18 views.
Yeah, that sounds about right. How long ago was it?
4 years.
4 years. That sounds about right. That's real.
Yep, that is real. You're doing pretty good. You know what you do.
Yep.
You know what you have done.
Yep. Oh my god.
Next one is Best Games of 2017.
That's fake.
Yep, that's fake.
I never did best games videos. I did an overrated videos and an underrated video. Underrated games and overrated games video, which is so fucking outdated and I hate it.
I try to kind of emulate some stuff that you had done, but like change it up a bit.
Yeah. You don't want to go
like
too outside the box because that's like, I never fucking did that. What are you talking about?
Well, might as well get this one out of the way. Overrated video games.
Yes, I did that.
Yeah. All right. We have The Forest is Really Scary, guys.
The Forest is really scary. I'm gonna say that's fake.
That is fake.
Because I'm
Forest video,
right, and I'm pretty sure it's called I'm
a
scaredy cat or something.
That was that is a correct name, but that is for 7 Days to Die.
Right, fuck.
The Forest one was called The Forest - So Spoopy.
Fucking hell, I hate myself. Oh, someone needs to go back in time and murder that fucking child.
You can delete videos if you want. You can change names too.
Yeah, but like they don't deserve to live for that one. Oh my god. Alright, what's the next one before I fucking die?
We have WWE Raw highlights of 2016.
That one's fake.
Yes, that is fake.
I did a couple WWE videos, but never that.
The one I was kind of trying to emulate with that one, was like, with taking some difference from it, was WWE Raw versus SmackDown 2007.
Oh yeah, that was me and I was played the game. That one has copyright strike on it.
Right. How well does Nick know us part 3?
You have not edited that one yet.
Yep. Ah, shit, this is going faster than I thought.
I know my shit.
All right. You know your shit, that's for sure. Okay. So I'm like taking some time in between these. I have the tabs pulled up
Yeah.
as well, so I'm kind of clicking between them to have a reference if I need it.
Yeah. You're good. We're about halfway through.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. It's been 8 years. It's time for some reflection.
Fuck. Okay, well, I did a video. I know I did a video where I like looked back on what was working and what didn't work on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But is that what I fucking called it? I'm gonna say that is what I called it.
That is incorrect, but this was kind of a tricky one because that was the thumbnail. The name was called "What the Future Holds."
Damn it! All right.
That was a cheap one by me, but
I don't think it's cheap because like I should have remembered because that was so recent.
yeah, that was 9 months ago.
Well, yeah, it's not even been a year. Fuck. All right, all right. You know what? Too long's not bad. Too long so far is not bad.
Okay. We have the next one is you have 10 seconds. Try not to rage.
That one's real, and
Yep,
it's one I've considered deleting that one, but I'm not. I try not to delete stuff.
What's wrong with that one?
It's me being a fucking cringy ass 15-year-old.
Is it like a quick little just frustrating rage game?
Yeah, and it's like it's me, like squeaky voiced me because I'm fucking 15.
Yeah.
Trying so hard to be entertaining, and instead I'm just fucking annoying.
I mean, when you're 15 and you're recording yourself playing a game, it's like there's not a whole lot you can do.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really to be ashamed of. It's just like how
I'm not
kids
ashamed
were
of
at
it.
that time.
I just like to pretend it's not real because that kid doesn't deserve life.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Am I like doing you a disservice by bringing these up again?
No. I do this to myself constantly.
Because I thought this would be a fun video idea.
It is. I'm laughing,
Okay.
dude. It is.
All right. Next one. Let's play Overlord Part 4. Zombies and Moist Birds.
Is that what I called it? I think that is what I fucking called it. What was that? That feels like it wasn't episode 4. That's what feels like you're fucking with me. The progression of that game always fucks with me because you have to go to an area, go to another area, and then you can go finish the area you were at before.
Mm.
I think that's right. I think that's real.
That is correct. That was the one that I don't remember exactly what you had some trouble editing that one or whatever. The thumbnail is just a screenshot from like the middle of the recording.
Is that the one that's like an hour long?
Yeah, like you.
Yeah,
you
that was the one that it just would not load into the video into DaVinci for some reason. I have no idea why.
Gotcha.
And I was just like, fuck it, I want to get this out. It's just going, and at the same time, my fucking photo editing stuff was not working.
All right, we got showing my friends all of Death Battle, Terminator versus RoboCop featuring Skycralo.
That one's real.
Yep.
Yep.
I should have ordered these better like you did. Like you had softballs at the beginning and then it got harder. Oops. Well, whatever. This wasn't one that I had a like particularly masterful skill in because I haven't watched all your videos from like
Yeah.
8 years ago up until now. All right,
For
got
about 10
modded
months.
Lethal Company with Luke and Nick, but Nick is a bitch.
That one's not real.
That one is not real. I kind of just went off the theme. It's kind of like, which one was it? It was like modded Lethal Company with Luke, Nick, and Zach. But Nick won't shut up, I think.
Yeah, that was the one where I thought that you guys just weren't shutting up, and that's why we kept dying to dogs. But turn it was, we kept dying to that. It was the fucking mimics.
All right. You mentioned Final Fantasy at Freddy's earlier. We got Final Fantasy at Freddy's 4, worst game I've ever played.
Never did FNAF 4 on the channel.
Yeah.
Only one I did was Sister Location.
You played Final Fantasy at Fuckboys too.
I did
Does
play.
that count?
I did do 2 episodes of that, I think, or just one.
I think I only saw one as I scrolled through your channel.
I was trying so hard to do what Markiplier was doing, just picking any game and hoping it would work. The reason it works for him because he's fucking popular already.
Yeah. Okay. We got Back in Business.
Back in Business. What's the thumbnail?
It's a word bubble that just says "We're back" in big bold letters.
That one's real.
Yep, that is real.
That was me making one of like 7 comebacks because I kept getting grounded.
Oh, like you couldn't use a computer to like play games or anything.
Yep, it was usually for like 6 to 7 months at a time.
Okay, we got Let's Play Borderlands 2 trailer.
Never did Borderlands 2 trailer.
Nope. We just started playing that. We need to get back to that, by the way. We still haven't played more of that.
We do. I find it so hard to find time to actively record, and Borderlands is like a little lower on the list of what I want to do than like death battle stuff.
Especially like when we have to get 3 people together for it.
Yeah, and we usually, in 9 times out of 10 when we record, we Nick, sometimes all 3 of us, sometimes just you 2, you know, sometimes, but a lot of times just Nick doesn't want to record for more than like an hour.
Yeah, because like he has stuff going on through the day, and it's like I need to go sleep.
No, I get it. But Borderlands is something that if you only play for an hour, you're gonna get fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's a bit of a time investment.
Yeah.
Next one, bit of a long title. Let's play Skyrim Part 2. Things may be bleak, but I'm going through the barrows. B&J playthrough 2.
Fuck. Is that what I called that one? I'm gonna go with real.
Yep, that is real.
I dropped the B&J thing so fast.
What does B&J stand for?
Well, obviously it's the joke of BJ, but because again I was fucking stupid. I was like 19 or 20 when I did that, so I can't even pin too much on that. But the idea was I was going to beat a game and then I was going to review a game, but I wanted the B&J joke, so it's beat and judge. I was going to do a review of the game, and then I beat Madagascar, and I just never got around to writing the review, and then I just fucking gave up on it. I kind of want to do that review still. I might get around to doing that eventually.
That'd be pretty fun if you went and did that this long after.
Yeah. All right.
We got What's Up with YouTube.
That's fake. I never did that one.
Yes. Shit, you know your own videos a lot better than I know Pokemon that I haven't seen before.
What's funny is like I keep the ones that are like that I did. I'm like, did I fucking do that? What the hell? But the ones that I didn't do, I know for a fact I didn't fucking record that.
Yeah, so if you're questioning it, that you should be pretty certain that you did do it, I guess.
Sometimes I got the first one I got wrong. It sounded like I might have done it, and then.
Oh yeah. I've kind of forgotten to keep track, but you've been getting everything right except for that one, correct?
I've gotten 3 wrong.
You got 3 wrong?
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot. I need to get better at writing this down, but I guess I'm too late anyway.
It might have been 2, and I just accidentally marked an extra one.
Okay. Top 10 favorite WWE superstars.
That one's real.
Yep.
I did a male and a female version, which I would not do that now. I do them together.
It looked like I haven't watched the whole video, but it looked like the thumbnail had male and female in it, and then you also did just a female one.
Yeah, I didn't even try to find a thumbnail that was just male wrestlers. I
Oh,
just picked the
gotcha.
first one I found.
I I wrote down for the notes in that one of the thumbnail because you said it, your top 10. The thumbnail is 20 wrestlers.
Oh yeah,
Okay, you got Let's Play Pokemon Red, my new Squirtle.
I did do a Pokemon video, but is that what I fucking? No way I called it that. No fucking way. No, that one's fake, and the reason I know that is because I let people vote on what my starter would be, and they voted Charmander.
Hmm. Yep, that's correct. And also, you played Pokemon Fire Red.
I did. I played Fire Red.
Okay. Then last one we got here, the most important one of all, Mario vs. Sonic if Death Battle weren't cowards. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No.
Did you hear me leave the call or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's have my headphones on.
Well, I have streamer mode on, so I no notification happened for me.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh,
What's your guess?
that one's real.
Yeah, that's it. I just need to get a little bit more attention on that. If, viewers, click the link at the top right corner if you want to watch that.
I'm very bad about remembering to put links in my videos, so it may not be there.
It may not be there. Who cares?
I'm
Find it.
I am so bad about remembering to put links in my videos. Fuck you. I don't think cause like my instinct kept going to marking where my hand already was on the pad, which was under wrong. So I kept having to like scribble out where I was and like try and remember. So, but if this is right, this is 5, 10, 15, 20. According to this, I have 20 right and 4 wrong, which the number matches is like correct for the amount, but I don't know if I actually got that many wrong.
I feel like you might have only gotten 2 or 3 wrong. Maybe more like 3.
Um, fuck, man. I feel like when it comes to the one-off stuff, I remember doing it a lot more than the individual.
Like a part 3 of a playthrough or something.
Yeah, cause like I don't really remember much of the in between of Madagascar. I remember that first episode of being excited to play the game. I remember one specific episode in the middle. I remember because it did weird numbers for some reason. Like it actually got like 200, 300 some views.
Yeah.
And then I remember the final episode. But like the rest of the parts, I don't really remember. But like, you know, the one time where I was playing fucking the 10-second whatever or
you have 10 seconds.
yeah, the short amount of time that I played Skyrim, because that only lasted a couple episodes.
The whole thing stands out a little more because it's like a smaller package.
Yeah.
It's interesting looking at like scrolling through your whole channel because you can scroll through it pretty quickly. Like get from your first videos to your more recent videos.
Yeah.
Like in not too long. But there's so much history there, like within it, because it just kind of like spans the whole thing.
Yeah. There's some videos that I have unlisted. If I go to my channel right now, not that. I was using a death battle for ideas for another video I'm making right now. So if I go to my YouTube studio, content. Oh, hey, my Fallout London video has 25 videos. It's 25 views. Anyway, if I filter to my unlisted videos. Oh, I only have 2 unlisted. Or the other ones are private right now. So the only video that I have unlisted is one that wasn't meant to be watched by the public. This was one that I was sending to Chris. I'm not gonna say last name or anything, but you know Chris, right?
Yeah.
To prove to him that I could beat Luigi's Mansion the first stage really fast. And then another one where I did, me and my sister did a reaction video to Cartoon Fight Club, which was like the rip-off death battle thing I showed you.
Yeah, you do have a couple public videos on that.
Right. This one included my sister, so I was like, I'm just gonna private it. Or unlist it. It's SpongeBob versus Gumball. But then if I go to my private videos, I've got a couple. I've got one just asking what games I should play. A series that I kind of want to bring back, but I need to refine it more, which is called Let's Talk. Which is just me yapping about stuff I like. And this was when I was first getting into Dark Souls. Well, I've been playing Dark Souls 2 for a couple years, but I finally got to play Dark Souls 1, and I was talking about that, and it's unlisted just because it's cringe. And it's there's a lot of stuff here. That is unlisted that is I'm not happy with from old stuff, including funnily enough, 2 videos that are in my top most viewed videos.
That became unlisted?
Yep. There are 2 videos in here. Sorry, 3 videos in here that have over 1,000 views that I have unlisted now. I'm sorry, that are privated. Because I hate them so much. I don't like associating that much with Cartoon Fight Club. Just because I don't like to remind myself that I at one point thought they were better than Death Battle. Just because I was mad that Death Battle was killing characters I like. And so I actually, funnily enough, I got direct permission from the guy who runs Cartoon Fight Club to do reactions to his content. And his episodes of Pikachu versus Stitch. It was Pikachu versus Stitch, and Mickey Mouse versus Bugs Bunny. Both got Pikachu versus Stitch got 1,700 views, and Mickey Mouse versus Bugs Bunny got 2,100 views. And then I had another one, which this one shocks me to this day of how good it did. My cousins demanded that I did a YouTube video with them. So I was like, fine, whatever, let's do this. What? We played Disney Scene It, which is a board game. And it's awful because I didn't know how to set it up so you could see the board. So you're just watching, because it's like a board game that has a DVD thing that you answer questions on the computer screen.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I recorded that, but you couldn't see the actual board, so you couldn't tell who was winning. And it was just looking at us. And it has 1,600 views.
Huh.
And I don't understand at all.
Some things just kind of pick up weirdly.
Also, the first episode of Who Would Win that I regret making.
Was that kind of a death battle style, trying to figure out
right.
Who would win between 2 characters?
This was my first attempt at the Ring of Fiction thing I've been telling you about that I want to make one day. The problem was, there was a couple problems. For one, we didn't have someone who could animate. So what we ended up doing was, you ever heard of Mugen?
I don't think so.
It's a fighting game program where anyone can make characters and like put them in, and then people can just download them, or they have to like download them separately and then upload them into their game file.
Okay.
And so what we did was we just took one that someone made for SpongeBob and one that someone made for Gumball, put them in as NPCs, set to the highest difficulty, and let them fight. But the entire thing was just SpongeBob kicking the absolute shit out of Gumball, just because his AI was better, not made. But the other problem, and this is a problem that I've talked with the person who I'm about to mention, and they are a public figure, so I am going to say their name, Jalen. If you know wrestling, he's actually wrestled on TV. So Jay Leo, um, he was a part of this originally, and he did not like episodes that weren't centered on comic book characters. And he asked to write the information segments for all the episodes. And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So I gave him my I'm using air quotes here when I say research. It was so it was so shit. But I
Whatever
gave
you looked up.
it was like basically just whatever I could remember plus like a couple of Google searches. But I gave him everything I had on both characters, and both characters' rundowns were a minute together. They were a minute.
Oh.
And then our explanation of why SpongeBob won was like 20-25 seconds. And I thought, maybe this is just we're getting used to it. It'll slowly start picking up. We got to the next episode and it never released. It's not even like private or anything. It just never happened. Of Deathstroke versus Captain America. And he started writing them again, and it was like 20 minutes per character.
Wow, what a contrast.
Because he did not like episodes that weren't centered on comic book characters. He left working on it with me not long after. This has turned into a weird retrospective on my channel again.
I mean, it's interesting to look back on and think about.
Oh yeah.
When I look at your channel compared to like my experience with mine, I feel like ours are very different because you had a much more homebrewed start. I feel, which like obviously mine is as well, but it seemed like you were, I don't know, like I can't really speak for you, but it seemed like you were doing it immediately for just like putting your own ideas out, just trying whatever you wanted.
Yep.
And I tried to go into it with a little bit more of like a plan, trying to structure it. Like I'll like do a series of this game and this game, this game, and I'll do it like. Sorry, I get thrown off when my camera does the shutter thing every half hour.
No, you're good.
And just like trying to make it more structured and have a immediate plan on what to do instead of just having fun with it.
There's also the difference of when we got started. I started my channel when I was 15.
Yeah, I started like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, April 27th of 2022 was my first video.
I started uploading videos when I was 15. I was still in middle school. With plenty of breaks in there, just because I didn't I kept getting grounded, or I would lose interest because when I was in middle school posting videos, it wasn't because I wanted to have fun with it. I was having some fun with it, but that wasn't the reason I was doing it. I was doing it because I looked on and I saw Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and all them. Like, they can play video games and make money off of it. Why can't I?
Mm-hmm.
I came into it with the idea of making money, which is not the way to ever be successful. I can show that I have had the most growth since I stopped giving a shit about that.
Have you heard the theory that like the person who's president should be some like random citizen because they don't necessarily want the power, so they do potentially the best things with it?
Oh yeah,
it's kind of that mentality of like the people who don't desire popularity are probably the ones that are more likely to get it and maybe deserve it.
Well, yeah. But like I have the whole thing of like I was at 112 subscribers. I gained that in like the first couple years just through friends and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and just random people just happening to stumble across my stuff, usually with the Cartoon Fight Club stuff. Um, but then I was stuck at that until we started recording videos. Around then is when I started picking up in subscribers again. In that, it's been about a little over a year now, because either November or December was a year since we recorded the Lethal Company video.
Mm-hmm.
I have gone from 112 to 255.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's pretty damn good growth in a year for someone who
You
was
also just been
stuck.
posting more videos
I
to like
have.
get more attention to it.
Well, even like there were portions where I was uploading pretty frequently. I almost never uploaded while I was at my dad's, just because he didn't want me using up his space on my videos, and I was usually grounded over there, which totally valid. I never did my schoolwork, but like I don't know. I feel like having a different outlook on this has definitely helped a lot. Funnily enough, though, I have had this idea that this has kind of pushed me towards doing it a little bit more. Funnily enough, with despite the how much I shit talked my videos, I want to make a fucking a ranking video of every video I've ever made. I had that thought, and I was like, no, there's no way I should do that. But now I'm kind of looking at it like this could be funny as shit.
That would be really funny. I would definitely watch that.
Um,
Would it be like your death battle ranking videos where you don't? It's not like a reaction to them. It's just like I watched this. It's not good.
yep,
D. I
I
watched this.
would
It's all right.
I
C.
would give my full thoughts on it, and then
Yeah.
speaking of, I guess little update on that. Goddamn, I'm using this as a reason to talk about everything that I've been wanting to for a minute and just haven't put to words yet. The season 1 ranking's almost done.
Oh.
Uh,
How long has that been taking? You've been working on that for a while.
that one's been a minute. Well, because when I did the season 10 one, not only were my thoughts on that very fresh because I just watched all of them, but they were all episodes that had just come out. And it was a season of only 16 episodes. This is a season that I've had over a decade to sit on, that I have over a decade of experience with, that I've
For a
watched
decade
them.
of hate for.
I have a deep love for each of these episodes aside from one. Just because at some point I really liked them.
Mm-hmm.
But I made the announcement that I was working on the death battle rankings. How long ago was that? Hold on. I'm on my channel right now. I made that announcement in June. And I've been working on this video ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
when I say it's almost ready, I mean I'm almost done writing it. The editing's not going to take nearly as long. But I'm gonna move this over here just so it's not. I don't want it being seen. On the video because the script. I only have the top 4 left to write about.
Okay. Out of how many again?
25.
25.
Which I'll throw this out right now. For anyone who's gonna watch that video, the top 5 is gonna piss off everyone. Not because it's filled with episodes that shouldn't be up there, but because number 5 is up higher than everyone else has it, and it's above some episodes that I have seen people put as their number 1.
Oh, gotcha.
And this is one that is often put near the bottom of people's lists, and it's my
I'm
number
curious
5.
to see that then.
It's so fucking funny to me that this episode, and because when I did a ranking of all the seasons like 2 years ago. And this ended up like near the middle of the list. And after doing the rewatch for this, it just kept moving up the list with every new edition. And I'm like, I kept thinking like, there's no fucking way I'm actually going to put this episode this high. Like I have to move it down because
Is
like
that a moral obligation?
because it's like this episode has one of the biggest flaws that a death battle can have, which is character assassination. They absolutely butcher the character of one of the combatants.
Okay.
But I love the episode so fucking much.
You're allowed to forgive it? Wow.
Not that I forgive it. It's that I love it so much that I'm able to overlook it enough to put it in the top 5, but not enough to get it above a 7. Which, that's a funny thing. My season 10 ranking, the top 6 or 7, I can't remember, were all 10 out of 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Only the number 1 spot in this list is a 10 out of 10.
I mean, they've had a lot of improvement in the past decade.
But even then, number 2 is an 8 out of 10. They don't even have a 9 out of 10.
Well, it's good that number 1 was a 10 then.
Which, to be fair, so many of these episodes are 6s and 5s. There are so many episodes that are 6 out of 10s and 5 out of 10s. Right. But I am very excited to finally finish this fucking list. It's been killing me. That and my Marvel Rivals video is almost done. And by that I mean I'm almost done making kits.
Has this been the longest you've worked on a video for?
So are we talking ones that are actually going to be made or ones that will never see the light of day?
Expound.
So I technically worked on an episode of what was at the time Who Would Win, what is now Ring of Fiction. I no longer have any of the video footage. So even if I wanted to, I could not show any of this. Which I would not want to. This is a fucking disgrace to Versus Battles. It was a 2-hour long video that was me breaking down in the best way I could what I thought were the best matchups that they could possibly do, and I did like full breakdowns of who I think would win. Not like my super quick ones that I do sometimes with you guys.
Yeah.
Like these were like full breakdowns that were so fucking bad.
Just incorrect or what?
It was filled with misinformation that I just didn't bother fact checking. Shit that I remembered, but remembered very incorrectly, or shit that I thought I heard or thought I remembered that I just fucking made up.
Just put in there as fact.
I straight up remember putting something for Doomsday, you know, Superman's villain, the big rocky guy, the reason that he was able to fight Superman so well is because he was made of kryptonite. That's not true at all.
I don't know much about DC, but I don't think that's right. Yeah.
He's not even made of stone. He looks like he's made of stone. He's not even made of stone. Like, I put so much shit that I just headcanoned or I thought I heard somewhere as fact. That video is gone. It was deleted before I even got a PC. That was somewhere on my mom's computer that no longer functions. And I deleted it because I was old enough to realize that I ended up becoming old enough to realize during the making of it that this was a fucking abomination.
It wasn't allowed to exist on Earth anymore.
For videos that are going to see the light of day, this is definitely going to be the one that I put the most effort into. That took the longest. I do think though season 2 ranking is gonna overtake that because season 2 has 32 fucking episodes.
They had big seasons in the beginning, huh?
I mean, what's funny is after season 2, they go right to their shortest season, which is only 14 episodes. They didn't really want to do seasons. Screw Attack just kind of was like, yeah, you're gonna do seasons. Oh. And then they went to Rooster Teeth and they were like, we want to keep the season format. They're not doing seasons anymore. Which
putting out videos.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
The rankings for that is gonna go by a year by year basis.
That makes sense.
Except for these 4 that just came out. They're getting lumped in with 2025 Death Battle because
Okay.
I don't see a reason to make a ranking of 4 fucking episodes.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like I rambled for so fucking long.
That's kind of what this video is now. It's just like a thinking about YouTube past and present.
Man, now I really got to make that fucking ranking all my videos.
That'd be a really fun one to do. Well, I mean, maybe you've spoken so fondly about them.
Oh, listen, we've been over this. It's a depression thing. I don't like myself, and
I getcha.
when I see something cringe in the past, my immediate response is that kid doesn't deserve life. It's nothing that I actively look back on with hatred. It is something that is just a visceral defense response to seeing myself being that fucking cringe. Even with stuff I really enjoy, I was going through my Google Drive and I found an old video from my very first choir concert in varsity vocals in high school. And my first response was, look at that fucking nerd in the back who doesn't know what he's doing yet. Get him the fuck off that stage. He doesn't deserve that. That was my first response. Not, oh, that's cool, I remember doing that. I had that thought second. That's just, it's how I am. But, fuck, now I gotta make that video. Alright, it's coming. Fuck it, I'm promising it now. I'm promising that I don't know.
Look forward to it.
I'll have to have a cutoff point. Because I can't just keep making other videos while I'm working on this, so it just never ends.
Yeah, maybe do it like up until what you would consider recent.
I would probably do like once I start writing it, that would be the cutoff.
Gotcha.
So like whenever I start writing it, any videos that come out after that, they're not good. But I think I might do that after I do the season 1 ranking, so I can have that one in there. Also because I'd rather not have 2 massive ass projects at the same time. So look out for that, I guess. Fucking hell, Luke, you're making me do shit. All right, I'm gonna. What's up?
By the way, were you saying you're gonna end this?
Yes, but go ahead and say what you were gonna say.
Real quick before this ends, click the top right corner to check out our other channel, Lightning My Battlegrounds.
Yeah, we just did one that I wasn't a part of, but I was there.
Yeah,
Is with Nick and Luke doing American Truck Simulator.
Nick and Zach.
What'd I say?
You said Nick and Luke.
My bad. Nick and
I was
Zach
the moderator.
doing American Truck Simulator, and
it's more entertaining than you think.
Yeah, it was way better than it had any right to be, and I'm still mad about it.
It's not just them driving slow trucks; it's them driving moderately fast trucks against each other.
It was very intense, and I don't understand how it ever got that far.
There's twists that you wouldn't expect.
Again, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.